Hello YouTubers. As I've indicated in previous videos, the biggest threat to American imperialism is China. Both the conflict in Venezuela and increased sanctions in Iran can be seen in the context of being proxy wars against China. Like the cause of most war, it's just follow the money. In modern times, that's also synonymous with follow the oil. Venezuela has the largest amount of oil in the world, even more than Saudi Arabia. Why did America destroy Venezuela's economy and institute a coup? Well, I think it's because it needs a different regime in Venezuela because China has invested in the oil industry under Maduro's regime. What about Iran? Well, it's pretty much the same situation, only a little worse, since Iran has stood up to American imperialism in the past and saw regime change because of it. The Iranian people overthrew the United States-backed government called the Shah, creating the current government in Iran. It's important to note that these recent sanctions are different than previous sanctions because they punish other countries in addition to Iran. Since China is the biggest buyer of Iranian oil, these sanctions actually seem at least as much targeted as China as Iran. Analysts, however, predict that these sanctions will not result in a decrease in the amount of oil that China buys. I'm not even sure it would have a major impact on Iranian export. In short, some countries may circumvent the sanctions by under-the-table deals. If the dollar were to collapse, America would no longer be the world's superpower. It wouldn't be able to print money at will. It wouldn't be able to afford its imperialist actions overseas. History has shown that America protects the dollar by bombing, demonizing, or instituting coup in pretty much every nation that has stopped trading in the dollar. Iraq, Libya, Iran, Syria, Yemen, the list goes on and on. Venezuela is the most recent example, while the increased sanctions in Iran are doubling down or maybe even tripling or whatever down of the same policies that has done so much to foment hatred of America in the world. I have one simple question for anyone that doubts a war with China is coming. Does anyone reasonably think that America would willingly allow the Chinese economy to overtake the United States economy, especially to the detriment of the dollar? This would make China the world's superpower, and that's exactly what would happen if the United States does nothing. In addition to this, most major economists are predicting America to be in a recession in the near future. Unfortunately, there's a lot of money to be made in war. Unless we are able to end the United States imperialism while also protecting our currency, there's likely to be a major war. If we can't protect our currency, then there would be a civil war in this country. If we don't end American imperialism, our currency will be destroyed eventually. Or we will start a third world war to protect the currency. It's really that simple. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you want honest and thoughtful commentary about important world events, be sure to subscribe. And as always, I welcome your comments.